So everyone, welcome to Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today we're focusing on Jack Glover, the U.S. National Team Development Program, one of the highest-ranked Americans eligible for the 2014 NHL entry draft. The kid just turned 17 a couple months ago, so he's going to be in his U18 season this year with the development team. Last year, with the U17 team, put up pretty good numbers between the USHL and the U17 circuit. And this year, I think will play a very big role for them in the college schedule, the U18 team in the college schedule, as well as in the USHL, especially in international terms. He's a big defenseman. At 6'3" and 180 pounds, I'd like to see him fill out his frame a little more. Luckily for him, he's going to the University of Minnesota. Where else would a kid from Minnesota go but the U? And he'll be relied upon to play heavy minutes there in 2014, 2015 as a freshman, and gradually get eased into Lucia's rotation. But I think as I contradicted myself, I think he'll gradually get eased in, but by the end of the year, he'll be playing some real heavy minutes. He's kind of a workhorse on the blue line, and you like having him out there that he can play in all situations. He's good offensively, solid defensively, good size kid. Really. He's put up pretty good numbers everywhere he played. As a sophomore at Berlin St. Margaret's High School, had 18 points in 27 games, and like I said, with the development team was pretty solid. Had subpar plus minus in the USHL portion of the schedule, but that'll happen. I think he'll be okay though. He's playing against guys that are sometimes 5 years older than him, so that adjustment, the numbers may not reflect it, but it'll help him down the line. And he's projected to go somewhere in the first round. I think if you're looking for a long-term prospect on defense, I think he can be just hit. Now I know what you're saying. Big defenseman from Minnesota going to the U, playing for the development team. We've heard this song and dance before. Eric Johnson. It's a little bit different. Johnson had to live up to the hype of being a first-round pick, which I think really has overshadowed a pretty solid NHL career. I mean, he's played on an Olympic team. He's still, I don't think he's 25 yet. And he just turned 25, and he's still not the worst defenseman in the world. And I think Glover, if he can be a slightly better version of Eric Johnson, I think that'll be worth taking. Definitely in the top 15 or 20. Like I say, he's got size, he's got offensive abilities, he's got to put it all together. And I think going from the high school circuit to the development team circuit is beneficial to him, playing against tougher competition, playing more games in a more rigorous environment, playing in college stadiums at, college arenas at 17 or 18 years old, before, stepping into that role on a college campus is important. I think that'll help him in the long and short term. Like I said, he'll play big minutes for the U18 team this year. He'll be their workhorse on defense. And like I said, I can definitely see him going in the top 15 next year. I think he's got that. You're looking for an all-round defenseman with that first-round pick. He's the guy you're going to take. And, I like his game a lot, and I think he's going to develop into a very, very solid professional hockey player. Anyway, that's this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Jack Glover of the U.S. National Team Development Program, one of the top defensemen and Americans eligible for the 2014 NHL entry draft. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the offseason and beyond. Later, guys.